Eye channel, Jason here. Alright, been a while, I've got a wee window of opportunity here to make a video, so yeah, some records that I've been listening to the past 3 weeks or something probably, all 80s metal stuff, so you might enjoy it if you're into that sort of stuff. So what we're listening to is Underdog, Reeves in Town. Great record. Well, the first two Underdog records are, well, they're Underdogs, they're really good and underrated, I think anyway. So alright, first off, before I start, I want to say thank you to anybody that bothers their arse watching me babble on here, or subscribe to the channel, and the big boys in the VC who've over the past months have given me shout outs, and it's really appreciated. Means that I'm not completely talking to myself over here, so but anyway, yes. And Mike, Metal Mickey, if you're watching this, mate, hope you're doing alright, and you'll be back on the tube soon, because I miss your crack if you're not. Alright, so first up is Liege Lord, Freedom's Rise. So playing this again, when this came out, 85 in Black Dragon Records. This record's amazing, a perfect tone on this record. Well, that opening first track, Wielding Iron Fists, Jesus Christ, what an amazing track. All the tracks in this are brilliant. Just get a really amazing vibe that I love from those early mid-80s speed and power metal bands from America. I was listening to Master Control as well, and it has a brilliant production from Carrion. It has a drier sound that was really good for them at the time, but this has that just completely brilliant underground sound. Yeah, absolutely amazing tracks like Dark Tale, Rage of Angels is amazing as well. It's a wee bit samey in places, this record, but that's just like, it's just picking holes in it. That it's an absolutely fantastic record. So many fans of it out there. Freedom's Rise, brilliant to hear it again, and give it a blast. I played it again last night actually, and like, it's superb. Yep, Liege Lord. What else we got? Okay, next up is another American band, another classic. A lot of people love this record. Abattoir Vicious Attack. Well, what can you say about this? Man, Jesus, this is an R-belter. Again, I love this sound of like that American speed metal, power metal sound. This is more of the speed metal stuff. When I talk about power metal, I don't like it where like a lot of the European bands took power metal, and when it starts to sound like heavy metal bands singing fucking nursery rhymes, playing heavy metal tunes, I'm not into it. But this is an amazing record. So yeah, Vicious Attack, Screams from the Grave, the opening track's absolutely amazing. Vicious Attack, they do the cover of Ace of Spades in here obviously as well. Like, I love the song Stronger Than Evil on this. But what a fantastic record. Really good to give this a blast again. When did this come out? Is this 85 or something like that? Oh, I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah. You all know this, Abattoir, Vicious Attack, fucking superb. Not much else to say about it. Here's one that's another amazing record, Diamond Dreamer by Picture. The vocalist on this, and he's like Coverdale mixed with John Lawton mixed with Dio, and it still has a bit of a 70s vibe on this, mixed with that 80s heavy metal sound. This came out in 82, and this is another absolutely fucking stonking LP. Highly recommend it if you don't know this one. I think it came with a different cover at one point as well, but I love this with the chick throwing the brick. But Picture, yeah, Diamond Dreamer. Well recommended if you haven't heard it. Superb album. Next up is Hellstar with Nosferatu. This is later 80s, isn't it? So, not like Hellstar are a weird band for me. I'm always impressed when I listen to their records. The musicianship is amazing. I have this and their first album, but they haven't really wanted to go any further, not really, because although the musicianship is brilliant, and I always like to hear them play, you know, but the songs and stuff, they never really, as a band, they never really, I never really gravitate to them as a band that I really want to like get into, if you know what I mean. But yeah, Hellstar, Nosferatu, good spin. The guitar playing on this is absolutely fucking fantastic with the drummer and everything else. It's great sounding record too. Here's what I picked up the other week. A couple weeks ago I picked this up, local shop, and originally I wasn't going to pick it up. The guy was looking 20 quid or something for this, so I seen it, and this is Cruella, Vengeance is Mine. So I only played this about 3 times, and when I seen it at the shop, I realised that I knew I'd seen this and I'd listened to this somewhere along the line, and I couldn't really remember what it sounded like. So, and it's later on in the 80s. It's what this is from 89, I think. Yeah, 89, and so that's getting out a wee bit of where I really like with the 80s heavy metal, you know. For certain stuff, but so I was going to leave it, and then I came back to it and I looked at some of the song titles on this, and there's a song on here called Bat's Breath, right? I was like, I have to buy this now, I have to hear what this song is like. Who names a song called Bat's Breath? It's a cracking name for a song. But I was, the first time I heard this, when I spun it the first time, I was like, oh Jesus, I just spun 20 quid up the wall. But the next time I listened to it, it started to reveal its charms a bit more to me. Like the first track on this opens up with like a Nasty Savage type of song, be nowhere near as nasty as Nasty Savage. And some of it's got some great stuff on it. Like Bat's Breath's got a weird sort of rhythm. It takes you a while to get your head around it. And part of the verse, part of the verse. Metal Revenge is pretty good. Couple of decent tracks on it. I'm actually glad I picked it up now. It's not absolutely head melting brilliant, but that's some good stuff on it. Yeah, that's all I can say about it. I'm still getting used to it. I don't know how long or how much I'm going to spin it, because as I say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, there's about 10 songs in this, and probably about 6 of them are good, decent heavy metal tracks. Wee bit of Hazelwitch in it as well in parts. But yeah. Anyway, that was Cruella, Vengeance is Mine. If you're into any of these records, let's have a conversation about them in the comments. If you fancy it, let me know. Dark Wizard, Reign of Evil. So I think this is from 85. Yeah, I think this is 85. This is Mausoleum Records. Really fun record. Really enjoyed listening to this game because, well, there was a guy who used to buy records off from America probably 20 years ago. He used to always give me a list of stuff, and he would recommend stuff to me as well. So, I was getting into Sarathungal at the time. He recommended this, and I can see what he means. When I first heard this, I wasn't too keen on it, but over the years, this record's grown on me big style. It's got a quirky sound. Takes a while. Well, it took me a while to get my head around some of it and to really warm to it, you know. But any fans of this, I know the first record gets shown probably a lot more. Probably gets a lot more love. But this is great. Once it really gets into your head, I think it's fantastic. Really fun record. Songs like Mortal Agony. What else on here? Monster Time's catchy in a cheesy way, but it's really good. Evil Spirits is good. Coming Out of the Sky, Reign of Evil. it sort of reminds me of like a mixture of Witch Killer, a wee bit of Sarah Thungal, has some Sabbathy moments as well, and a bit of Raven maybe. Yeah, and they've got their own thing going on. The vocals are bonkers in places, and yeah, I really like it. So, Dark Wizard, Reign of Evil. So a while back there, a couple of weeks back, Mike, Metal Mickey channel, he had done a stream with Thomas and Jurgen and Darcy, and they were talking about some of their favourite German metal records. Stormbringer was in there, or Stormwitch, their debut, amazing record. I think Jurgen mentioned Breaker by Accept as one of his favourite Accept albums, and I feel the same way. It's probably my favourite Accept album, and Halloween and stuff like that. It was really good. A lot of brilliant records show. And I maybe want to dig this out as Tarrant. I know I've shown this before. It's Mean Machine, and this would be up there in some of my top German metal records. Yeah, I've mentioned this before. I really love this record. I loved it from the first time I heard it. The vocals, everything about it's absolutely amazing. Free for all, we stay free, making noise, drinking beer, wanna make love. What else on this? Blood Sucking Woman, Killer Cat, the last track. Amazing record. Mean Machine by Carrion. I always love spinning it. Here's another German one, Renegade. This is just called Renegade, isn't it? This is a brilliant record. Many fans of this one out there. So what you got in here, you got opening track, Dragon Slayer, Burning Hell, burning track, Kids in Leather, great. All the songs in this are brilliant. Give Me Some Shocks is another catchy, brilliant track. Broken Bones, and on the labels and on the record sleeve we've got Renegade and Have Some Drinks, or should be flipped round. They're not in the right sequence, but Have Some Drinks. Have Some Drinks Before You Go to Hell. Renegade Nights is a good song. It reminds me. It has a wee bit of that. Well, you can. There's chords in it that you can sing Iron Maiden's The Clairvoyant over the top of it, which is obviously came out a few years later, and it has some like early Aussie vibes on the guitar. I mean, not as flashy as Randy Rhoads, but this is a really fun record that grows and grows and grows on me the more I play it. Yeah, so that's Renegade. This came out in '85, I think. SL Records. '86 this came out. Great German, fun heavy metal record. Really catchy. Wee bit of accepting in some places, especially on that first opening track, Dragon Slayer, Burning Hell. But yeah, many fans of it. I think it's a superb album. Really fun. Here's another one that came out in SL Records. This is Carrion. Evil Is There. This is brilliant. I think it's sponsored from Switzerland. Could be. But if this has come out in, I think it's come out in 85, 86, something around there. Should have looked this up. But if you like German stuff, this would be right up your alley. So, is there many fans out there that are into this? Antichrist, Games of Evil. I love the song Games of Evil on this. It's really, really good. And they have those sort of brilliant black magic, black metal lyrics in some tracks as well. But yeah, it reminds me of those early thrash and speed metal bands from Germany. This is Destruction and stuff like that. Yeah, I think it's brilliant. The phone is ringing. Yeah, so any fans of this record? I'd love to hear from you if you're into this. I think it's brilliant and really catchy. Here's one from '89 UK. Martial Law. So I first seen this record back in about 19 $90 probably, and it was already in the bargain bins on sale. And like, I think this album's actually aged pretty well. This is probably one of those records that the pricks in the UK press would have called Gumby metal, you know, because it's basically in no man's land. It's not completely cock rock, and it's not thrash. It has some brilliant priesty sort of straight ahead metal in it. Great vocals. There's a couple of tracks on it like Feel It, which are aiming more towards a radio friendlier sound. Not completely with their balls cut off, but there's some brilliant solid heavy metal on it. When they really dig down into that priesty sort of stuff, it's really good. Yeah, so that's Martial Law from 1989. I always forget that this cover's on this album, this Alice Cooper track. Alright, enjoyed spinning this again. Run Wild, yeah, under Jolly Roger, their third record. And I love the first two records. After this, I explored some more Run Wild over the past few years. But this is probably the last one I really need. Who doesn't love pretending they're firing a gun when they're listening to the under Jolly Roger? When you hear those sound effects, the cannon firing. Well, this brilliant Raw Ride's amazing. Beggar's Night's classic. Downs to the Black Chest. There's so many. Every song on it's absolutely fantastic. And yeah, good to hear this again. My missus was running around singing that under Jolly Roger the other day. It's an earworm, alright. Turn this over. Alright. Killer. Wall of Sound. Belgian band. Second record. My favourite's probably Shockwaves. It's a solid record, but this is solid as well. The first track's brilliant. Wall of Sound. Battle Scars is a good tune as well. But this features Kleptomania, which, if you know that song, is an absolute cracker. If for some reason you like 80s heavy metal and you haven't heard Kleptomania, please check it out, because you're missing out. The brilliant track. Obviously a wee bit of a Motorhead influence in some of the songs. But yeah, good to hear this one again as well. See, Shockwaves is probably my favourite, but this is really good too. Kleptomania, what a fucking tune. Alright. Oz, Fire and Brain. Always loved playing this. This is such a fun record with an amazing vibe on it. So everything on this is great, like you Searchlights, Fortune, Megalomania. Black Candles is a classic. Yeah, Gambler, Stop Believing, Free Me, Leave Me. All brilliant tracks on it. And so I listened to this and I pulled out the third Warner album as well. And this lives in the shadow of Fire in the Brain quite a bit, doesn't it? But I enjoy this nearly as equally as Fire in the Brain. The production on it's not as cool, and it hasn't got that good dark vibe that's on Fire in the Brain. Not that it's completely dark, but there's a certain vibe to it. This has a bit of that still, but the production's a wee bit more open in this, and not as hard hitting. I don't think not as up in your grill as you want it to be. But yeah, it's still brilliant. Third Warning by Oz. The third one, and Crucified's great. I love Too Bad to Be True. It's superb. Summarize, a good song as well. But yeah, great band, and unfortunately this lives in the shadow of what came before it, but it's great. Back to America. Wild Dogs. This is the debut, I think, isn't it? So when this 83, it's Shrapnel Records. Oh yeah, and Matt McCourt is on this. He's on YouTube. I was talking to him a bit, and he's absolutely bonkers. But he's a nice fella. But yeah, this is really good, priesty, solid heavy metal. Real fun record. There's real hackneyed stuff on this, like Born to Rock and that sort of thing, but it's completely brain dead, but it's so fun and it's so lovable that I just love spinning it. So Evil in Me is a cracking song on this. Life is just a game tonight show, never gonna stop. To say even the real hackneyed stuff it's just brain dead fun, you know. Really enjoy it. Here's another Wild Dogs one from '87, Reign of Terror, and I play this one quite regularly, to be honest. I'm never far away from picking this one out of the collection to spin. But yeah, you got, so it's a slightly different lineup, but I mean you've got Metal Fuel in the Blood, looking amazing the opening track, Man Against Machine, Call of the Dark, Siberian Vacation, Psycho Radio is really good, Streets of Berlin. There's a song here called Spell Shock on the B side, and I love that track as well. So yeah, many Wild Dog fans out there. Spell Shock is an absolute gem of a track. Love it. A couple more. I'm sort of trying to get this done quickly. Assassin. So this is the second Assassin one, isn't it? Interstellar Experience. And this rattles like crazy. Some amazing rip and thrash on this. Wee bits of what's on here, like Abstract War, the open song, AGB. They do a cover of Pipeline, which whatever, you know. And you know, they have those gang vocals that make it sound, give it that crossover-y feel in certain parts, which I'm not massive on. But for the most part, it's just rip and thrash. Even the song Junk Food in here, I mean, it's the jokey, thrashy elements starting to come into the band. But even the music in that is absolutely ripping as well. Quite relentless and vicious attack. Yeah, I really enjoy it. Back the last song, really good too. It's just fucking in your face, trying to get your eyeballs out of your head. Next one is Sacrifice debut, Torment and Fire. I love this picture of Gus Penn here on the drums. It looks so 60s, 70s punk rock. It's amazing. Well, what can I say about this? Love the song Turn Your Grave. Amazing. Stuff on this like Exorcism's the instrumental, isn't it? Possession and Decapitation. It has this amazing energy that just sounds like it's about to tumble over. It's tumbling over itself, and they're trying to catch up with their own energy. They just get that amazing youthful vibe to it, and that dark 80s underground sound. The production's a wee bit murky. It's not as, you know, when it comes to the second album, For Determination, the production's a lot better, and the band are seem a wee bit more confident, and it's just a more precise sound and record. But this has all that dark underground feel, which is absolutely amazing. Necronomicon's bonkers and brilliant as well, love it. What else do you say about this? Infernal Visions. Yeah, what an amazing burst of energy. The riffs on this are absolutely fantastic. And when you think the wheels are about to come off, they go into these mid-paced sort of Slayer-y riffs with Slayer-esque solos and stuff. I love it. Sacrifice, Torment and Fire. Here's a newer one that I only got a few weeks back. Martyr for the Universe. I see a lot of people talking about this record quite a bit, and always wanted to pick it up vinyl. Actually, I'd never had this before, so I always wanted to pick this up full stock, and I was able to pick it up at a cracking price 4 weeks back maybe. But I'm still taking this in. I mean, it's some of it like Four Walls, Black Sun, sort of another quirky band with like proggier sort of influences, bits of Iron Maiden. As I say, I'm still taking it in and I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, I'm going to keep this out and keep spinning this for the next while and see how well these songs sink into my head. But so far, so good, really enjoying it. I'm going to leave it there because I need to do something. Anyway, hope you're all doing okay, and thank you so much for bothering your arse to watch this. And yeah, cheers, all the best, bye.